sure that's got to be at least a good feeling for them, but now they got a juggernaut in tdM Esports, of course. So
sure. Well, we see right here this top lane matchup: Suicide Rally versus Solo Pyromancer. We'll have to see how this plays out. As you mentioned before, when Trademark Esports plays as Pyromancer, they're usually playing it more of a carry role compared to SG, where when they play Pyro, it's usually Z-Freak playing it on support.
Oh, Master of Arms is going to fall right there. The power of Demented Shaman Zephyr. Gust in from Zephyr. The heal bomb comes out. The damage was just ridiculous, as it usually is, even with the level 1 heal bomb, and down he falls. So big start, of course, for Trademark Esports right there, and definitely a Noob G even getting credit for the Bloodlust kill. That's not what you're looking for your s2y here to get things kicked off.
Well, to make matters worse, Breaky, look who got the kill. It's the Zephyr.
Yeah.
The snowballing frontman here for Trademark Esports. Already about to be able to pick up his Ring of Health if he wants it. If not, might go straight for that Beast Heart. Might go for the Boots first build or a Bottle. We've seen a lot of different things out of these Zephyr mids.
Yeah. So for the time being, obviously, you know, poor start for s2y, but hey, there's still plenty of game left. So, you know, just move on from it. Top rune going to be spawned or protected by a Parasite, but it's going to spawn bottom. It will be picked up by Demented Shaman though. So he actually picks it up. It happens to be an Invis rune. And now he's going to run back towards the middle lane. So we'll see if they can definitely make use of this. Master of Arms kind of pushing up a little bit right here. Needs to be careful. Oh, man, here goes the opening front. Demented Shaman going to put some pressure on him, and the Tangle comes out. He's going to start running around. Of course, the Gust from Zephyr's definitely there, but the chain reaction is going to be his on top of the charging shot. There's the Gust backwards, putting in some more auto attack. Demented Shaman really wants to skill, but Zephyr actually needs to be a little bit careful. He does have those Cyclones to use, which he is going to start eating up. He is out of them now. Chain reaction is going to be coming out any second now, perhaps. There's the chain reactions, and Torturer will pick up the kill to Zephyr. Demented Shaman gets the kill to Tempest, but at what cost right there? He will fall in return. So after all that chaos, it ends up being a 2-for-1 exchange in favor of s2y.
Well, Zephyr taking a little bit of punishment after his early game snowball advantage. Does pick up his Ring of Health, his life tube right here. So not gonna have that. Not gonna have that increased HP to survive the burst damage maybe coming out or the combos. I usually like to see if you have an early, if you have a sound early farm like how Zephyr did when he got that Bloodlust skill. I usually like to see if you are able to do it, getting that Beast Heart first. Yeah. If you are able to buy it all in one shot, and he was really close to it, but still they tried to go a little bit too far there for that kill and got punished for it.
Oh man, yeah, that's what they got there. Magnus in the meantime though, he actually falls to Wretched Hag at the bottom lane. He came back to the bottom lane after assisting for the action there in the mid, and he was no mana, couldn't Lava Surge, couldn't Steam Bath at the time. He eventually falls. Zephyr in the meantime at the middle lane. He actually takes a lot of pressure right there, going to Gust back Master of Arms though, and that will be the end of that. So, as you just talked about, not really going for the beefy presence just yet. Has the regen, but he's still vulnerable for sure.
I think if he actually gusted the Torturer forward instead of gusting back the Master, they could have just gotten a pretty clean kill. Choosing to play it safe, a little bit shell-shocked after the former failed gank attempt.
Bottom lane, Wretched Hag again, playing that in a, well, kind of in a sense a Suicide Hag, but obviously against a solo Magnus in the short lane. I don't know how much of a suicide presence that is for Wretched Hag. There is a Tempest nearby, so I don't worry about that, sure, but Zai is having a very good time down here, not only with Creep Farm, but again, working off that kill as well. He is currently 22-4, which basically up there as even tops in the game. Magnus going to stun in right here, but Wretched Hag going to be more than fine. Actually, Magnus did disjoint the Haunt that was being attempted right there from Wretched Hag, so definitely makes a little bit more sense as to why Magnus chose to go in right there. Hag wanted to be careful again about that Tempest, perhaps, but he's going to fall back in time. He's already level 6, obviously not going to the Bat Blast just yet. Oh, even takes one of the creeps from Tempest. He's also going to steal some of those minions, it looks like, or at least attempt to. As going back in, there's a Sonar Scream, and he actually gets 3 more of them. Ouch. Zai is getting some huge farm early on, man.
Not sure if you noticed there, but he actually did a great job sort of sidestepping behind the trees there, making sure he was remaining in fog so that the follow-up stuns from the Glacial Blast, if you're in fog, you know they don't hit you. Very true. They need vision of the target, and, well, he only took the first one. And actually, right here, Breaky, if he's able to get one more auto attack in.
One more. There it is. Down he goes. Zai picks up another kill, makes the big plays. He's in a lot of trouble, though. He will eventually fall. So good job by Magnus, at least getting some revenge. And actually, Tempest the one credit for the kill because of those elementals sticking around. So they kind of does get the laugh last in that sense, but move on to the middle lane. Master of Arms with a lot of trouble. Face out coming out. Chain reaction's not hitting anybody, unfortunately. Torture now in a little bit of trouble himself. Zephyr going for him instead. The Cyclone's on top. The Impalement doing some work. Will get them to fall back, but they got the initial kill on Master of Arms, and they can be pretty happy with that. So Trademark Esports this is an active game, man. So far, only 6 minutes in, already 5-3 hero kills.
Yeah, Tempest actually picking up Striders first. Not that we see that the Striders picked up before the Ring of Sorcery, just trying to be a little bit more active here, maybe get a counter gank onto the Zephyr, who's playing a little bit up. Waiting for the teleport in, and
there we go. Chain reactions, maybe, maybe. No, the gust coming out from Noob G. That will secure him, although Tempest still diving somewhat, but not going to happen, so
Magnus and Rally both spotted out here, and well, a little bit of a wasted TP.
You see Parasite actually using one of the illusions in the background, but all 5 members from S2Y were kind of there in the middle lane, so that does free up both the top and the bottom lane, of course. You do see a limp up here on that Pyromancer. He is having a good time up here, even especially now getting some free farm, as he is sitting at about that 300 gold per minute. Rally, on the other hand, not doing as well, but, you know, 17 and 3, at least he's hanging in there. He is level 6, so at least getting levels. He's going to go in right here. Seismic Slam on top of Pyromancer. Won't connect right there. Tempest running over the Glacial Blast. It's going to go off a second time. He gets the Dragon Fire set off. Will it be enough for the getaway? The Elemental Auto Attack. Oh, barely not enough, but the Demoralizing Roar is going to be enough from Rally. So good pursuit right there, and the chase down Limp.
Yeah, Rally actually having Demoralizing Roar. Meanwhile, mid lane, Parasite picking off the underlevel Torture, followed by the Master of Arms getting killed by Noob G on Zephyr.
Wow. And on top of all that, the tower gets denied.
They're falling apart really quickly this game. I mean, well,
I mean, again, well, they have 4 hero kills themselves. They've been getting some kills, but yeah, it's clearly the execution is a little off, it seems like, when it comes to s2y.
Right, Linlin, though, he was playing that Suicide Rally, sort of keeping pacing with this Pyro, 226 GPM versus 250, and, well, top tower now being dropped, but looks like the counter kill is going to be attempted on Rally, and it should be pretty easy for them to seal this deal.
One more auto attack, Can Parasite get in range? Yes, he can. Gets the kill. Bottom lane, that wasn't killed by Magnus, actually, on a Wretched Hack. How about that? Magnus picking up the kill. He actually used the Eruption right there, it looked like, so he gets a little bit of revenge on Zai. So again, this game, 8-5 hero kills. These two teams really just going at it. Punch for punch here in this heavyweight bout, apparently. So
yeah, Zephyr clearing out a Ogre stack here. Gonna get some nice gold from that, and well, he's well on his way to snowballing. He has that early game pickup we always like to see, the Helm of the Black Legion. Don't want to really compare it to a Runed Cleaver on Mage Mage, but it is that core item that you always need to see on Zephyr before he approaches the next phase of his game.
Yeah. Yeah, so obviously a big start for there on top of the little red booties here for Trademark Esports. He's farming now about 350 gold per minute. Off to, again, a very, very good start. You look at Wretched Hag in the meantime as those Steam Boots finished, working towards his first Arcana. Look at the bottom lane, actually. All 5 are here for the Legion team. Oh, that's a big chain reaction sense. Oh, he gets counted for himself. The Big Tempest Ultimate setting up the Magma Stun, and both Wretched Hag and Parasite will fall. They were not expecting all 5 to be there. I can guarantee that. Great turnaround coming up. Torture does die in the end, of course, but beautiful turnaround from s2y.
Yeah, I always love seeing the Tempest Elemental Void into the Seismic Slam combination. That is always so brutal to watch. And you know what else we have this game?
What's that?
What 2 heroes that have been buddy
Master
and
of
buddy?
Arms Rally, yeah.
Yeah, yep.
They sure do.
A lot of pain coming out there. They've got Jungler, so nice, efficient use of resources. The ancient farming capability, thanks to the Master of Arms. A very well-rounded lineup in general. I do like it.
Kind of wonder if this was a misclick, but Master of Arms doesn't get the Master's Call at 6. I gotta assume that's a misclick, but a lot of points in the middle lane in the meantime. Typhoon put down Magnus setting right here. Here comes Master of Arms as well as Torture. They will get the tower kill, but at what cost right now? Down goes the Demented Shaman. Zephyr holding his ground still, gusting in on the Torture. The Cyclones, will it be enough damage for the Torture kill? Oh no, it's not. The Lava Surge comes out, and Noob G will fall. The Action Man, 18 hero kills total. We're seeing tower kills. This is just chaos all over the place here, Emperor.
Yeah, meanwhile, Limp is attempting to push this top tower. Pour in from Rally. No follow-up, though, so just going to sort of take the aggression off and move on from there. He does have a point of that fervor, as you know, it also does extra damage to buildings as he builds up charges.
Oh, Parasite taking over one of the elemental replicates there. And actually going to walk away with it. He got caught in an awkward spot, so uses that for the getaway. But man, I mean, it seemed like Trademark Esports starting to get comfortable here early on.
They were huge, like very, very, very early on. They had over a 2K advantage.
Yeah. Then all of a sudden, the big counter gank at the bottom lane. As you said, the Seismic Slam on top of the Tempest Ultimate. Beautiful thing to watch. And right there, attempting. But
yeah. They've been picking fights on the premise that the enemy team doesn't have all 5 there. So they don't have the knowledge, they don't have the vision, they're just hoping for it. That's not really a good way to go about approaching it.
Bottom tower is going to fall right here, so good job for tdM, and obviously a big goal game for the nice job. Distorted the leash right there. Actually going to go for the counter. The volcanic touch actually doing some damage. Oh, nice face suck though, reaching on to Tempest right there. We'll get the kill. Eruption going to be channeled. Not the most damage though. Parasite taking over the ballista. Obviously becoming magic immune. Magnus stuns back in. Wants to kill it. Wretched Hag at least one round attack maybe. No, the blink away. And Hag will finish off Magnus right there. Picks up the double tap. Rally's running in. He wants to get some revenge for his team. Puts the compel. Demoralizing roll. Will connect to Parasite. Parasite going to use that leash. So here comes Torture. Chain reactions. Oh, just out of range. Great attempt by Peter Yetz right there, but just not enough.
Just like that. I mean, if they had a port coming sooner from anyone here on that bottom lane,
yeah,
definitely to back up their teammates. But instead, all of them following. Now the top tower getting pushed down, and just like that, in the game that they were looking very sound in, just threw it all the way back to Trademark Esports. It's a 5K gold swing in a matter of like a minute there.
Well, the fact that we're only not even 12 minutes into this game, we've already had like 4 momentum swings in this game. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous.
Right. Well, this one a lot more significant, though, that 5K gold.
Oh, yeah.
They are evolving to the, sort of that next step in this game here. Zephyr already having 1,200 gold on top of the Ghost Marchers, on top of the Helm of the Black Legion. Shaman's Headdress very likely next, although not the craziest amount of magic damage. Look at Rally, look at the Master of Arms going out with that Acid Bomb, the Impalement being leveled up by Torture. So
yeah,
we'll have to see whether he chooses to level up the Shamans all the way or maybe just goes for the vestments and a bigger pickup.
Well, you do look at Pyromancer as well with that Tablet of Command that he's picked up, and already another 800 gold actually. The Steam Boots, the Crave Lock, and the Tablet of Command, so could definitely be going for that Portal Key as well next in line perhaps if wants to invest the gold into that. Obviously, that's a very good item for Pyromancer. In the meantime, Demented Shaman playing the support. He's over that 200 GPM hump and cleaning up the jungle a little bit. Needs to be careful. Rally nearby. I think he spotted that actually. Yeah, they do have warded sights in the lane, so able to see Rally running in there. Rally running in there. That's what I meant to say. Zephyr and Wretched Hag in the meantime at the bottom lane. Now Parasite also joining them, so they're going to go for somewhat of a group gang. Parasite taking over the Wild Hunter. I don't think he was spotted actually. He does have an Energizer, too, by the way. He's going to think about going in right here, find the opportunity. Oh, the Courier dies right there. But here we go. The jump comes in. Tampa's going to be gone on. The Team of the Masters call. Will the ultimate right here? No, he canceled it, actually. It seemed like he wanted to, but he canceled it himself. Parasite is going to end up falling. Energizer, maybe. Oh, my God, he's actually going to live. Wow, bad finish right there for S2Y. The Tempest ultimate, that actually went off. Maybe it's completely different, but
did he get canceled by a silence or anything? He just literally
I believe he canceled it himself. He just panicked, like, oh, I don't want to do it at the last second, and it didn't work. So, because the face hug was already used, I mean, what else did they have? They didn't have anything there between Parasite and Wretched Hag, so.
Right, well, I saw Nine just picked up that Master there. I'm not sure if it was the Energizer in total or if it was just the components. Do they actually have a Courier? So they do. Okay, they got a new one. After, well, wait, whose Courier died?
Did they? It was the Hellborn's Courier.
Oh, the Hellborn
yeah,
Courier.
Yeah, it was down there at the. He just bought a new one.
There's a lot of back and forth action. Yeah, new one is up and on they go. Pyromancer's got that push book, has that Grave Lock. It's listening on 1,300 and almost 50 gold here. I'm curious to see where she goes for next if she wants the Portal Key route. You see a lot of Shrunken Head options, Hellflowers. Against this team, I would still pick up a Portal Key.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right. We'll see. We'll see what Pyromancer goes first. Speaking of Portal Key, Tempest obviously getting his own with that Magnus, so the action may very likely continue here, which is always good to see. Oh, Torture getting caught out. Look at that combo from Pyromancer. Dragon Flame, Blazing Strike, and the Phoenix Wave, of course, so easy kill onto what is a support Pyromancer, really. Or, excuse me, support Torture in this game. Bottom lane. Ooh, Master of Arms coming in with the invis. He has Eruption being channeled by Magnus off to the side. Gonna jump on a Parasite right there. Will let me know for the kill. Yes, it will. Magnus, or excuse me, Wretched Hag comes in, though. Baffles on both right there. She looks like she wants to chase. Doesn't have support necessarily. David's Master's Call going to be used on himself right there. Can they set up a turnaround? No, they cannot. He eventually has to fall back. Magnus was out of mana. Not much he could have done right there. So good job by Zaya at least cleaning up, making it a 1-for-1.
Yeah, just so much action in this game. It is 15 minutes and 24 hero kills. And it seems like every time we look, there's this action happening in another part of the map. Right now, bottom lane, they're actually already going out to the Wretched Hag.
Oh, Wretched Hag, she was waiting to blink. The Glacial Blast comes in. She's going to be fun for that Steam Bath. Oh, the Steam Bath gets the kill. What a play by Mr. Suns right there. Wretched Hag, that is all on Zai, though. He was toying with Magnus. He was waiting to blink, but little did he know Tempest was right there. Blinked it with his own Portal Key and eventually helped set up the kill. So, man, that was a big play indeed.
Yeah. Okay, meanwhile, Pyro, yeah, it looks like he is going for that Hellflower route, unless he's going to shock us all and go for Spell Shards. I guess if there's a hero which spell shards would be good on, Pyromancer, you could make an argument for giving the massive amount of magic damage that he puts out. Still, I have reason to believe that it will be more of that Hellflower route, especially synergizing with that Fervor ability. Just becoming a DPS monster in the later stages.
You see him and Zephyr exchanging some farm. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
like, go away.
Probably
it's
that was
fine.
probably just like, no, I want that farm. I want it.
Yeah, Shaman's Headdress is also up on Zephyr, by the way, so you have to, in spite of the fact that there's that Massive Arms, the Impalement, and the Rally, he says, hey, there's still enough magic damage where I don't want to worry about it.
Yeah.
Just going to mitigate as much of it as possible, and, well, that's the item build.
Pyromancer pushing up the lane a little bit and almost got caught out, but he eventually falls back before any of the jump happens there. Again, no portal keys were down there. Both Magnus and Tempest were elsewhere, so going to be fine. They are in the middle lane, but there's a ward aside spotting them right here. The aggressive wards, man, coming out here from tdM. Well, I guess more so in the lane wards that have been coming out from tdM. Definitely give them plenty of information.
Speaking of lane wards, remember that gank top that Pyromancer executed onto the Torture? That was all because of Fitski's lane ward.
Yeah, very true. You see Wretched Hag again leading the way. Those two Arcanas we talk about as a Hellflower on the way. You got Zephyr, again, his build bulking up. Demented Shaman playing the support DS here. Steam Boots and the Mana Battery.
Got 3 heroes nearing 400 gold per minute on
Jeez,
side. Yeah, I mean, you have 3 heroes farming quite well here for s2y as well. The Tempest, the Master of Arms, and the Magnus. But still, you know how powerful that Wretched Hag combination can be.
Parasite going for the kill on a Torture. He will eventually fall back. That was kind of funny right there. He actually had the Wild Hunter. He opened with the auto attack on the Wild Hunter. He went to leech him, but then he went into a blind spot right there, so kind of screwed him up, and he ended up having to fall back. So he was able to TP out in time, though, before he got countered on. So that's the good news for, of course, the good news for Minuts right there. Playing of that Parasite.
Yeah, Bulwark snagged by Zephyr here. Instead of going for that burial route for his team, just wants the minus armor instead a little bit sooner. That's fine.
Yeah,
I might have gone for the idol, but this provides you so much for your team just for so much for so little after you get the Shaman's Headdress.
Yeah. I mean, we're mentioning her. Oh, Rups, you're going to be taken right there. Jumps on a Pyromancer action. Here comes the Tempest. The Tempest ultimate going to be absolutely huge, actually. Magnus will fall. Magnus helps. He's good right there. Zephyr is going to fall as well, looks like, on that Pyromancer. 2 kills happening. Beautiful, beautiful synergy coming out from s2y. Using those portal keys, man. Catching tdM just out of position, off guard.
Yeah, just like that. That being said, Elemental Void now down. Trademark has the opportunity. Uh-oh. Parasite. Minuts. I mean, he plays that hero like a beast, man. Always really keeps active. We've seen a lot of success coming out from Chesty lately on Parasite. Minuts, too, has a vast history with the hero.
Yeah. Yes, he does. Plays it very, very well, of course. So, but yeah, I mean, we're talking about the ward sites that tdM has placed in the lanes and whatnot. Getting some I mean, you looked down here. In fact, it was just countered by tdM, but there was a ward of sight right near this counter ward here at the bottom side of the map, near that bottom lane. So, again, getting that information and allowing them to set up the ultimates together. So, good job by s2y. But Trademark Esports, they're still hanging on to about a 5,500 goal lead here, about a 2,000 experience lead on top of that. And overall, so in their favor, you got the Zephyr as well. This is definitely a mid-game weekend and really group up and start pushing you, and there's not much you can do about it type team. But at the same time, you got a plenty of team fight here on the Legion side, and they've already proven that several times in this game. So despite the leads being in favor of tdM, I still feel like s2y actually has a pretty good chance. Again, I'm just loving that this is such an action-packed game, though. By far, the most action-packed game we've had this whole event, of course.
Another Arcana picked up by Pyromancer, and 1 left to go until he completes his Hellflower. Wretched Hag does complete his as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he purchased it. Yeah, so he's going to have that Hellflower on the way.
Pretty good team fight on Legion side, but the problem is when the Elemental Void is down and they're just left to static farming, it seems like Trademark just always jumps ahead during this phase.
Yeah.
Sort of neutralizing any benefit from the team fights that are executed.
Pyromancer moving around the river here. Going to go for that double damage rune and should be able to pick it up with ease. And does pick it up, no bottle, of course. So going to use that to maybe clear out the Ancients. Speaking of Ancients, double stack Ancients being done by Master of Arms over here. Torture also coming in for some assistance. But how is Master of Arms coming along? He's farming 370 gold per minute, so he's definitely up there, especially after those Ancients, upwards of 380. Actually has the Mighty Blade pick up, so on his way to that Shrunken Head. And against the Cellborn team, that seems like that would be a pretty damn good item, actually. So That'll be very useful for him, of course. Also being worked on by Magnus, it looks like. He has his own Mighty Blade, as does Tempest. So several Shrunken Heads obviously in the works here.
They're going to have to be careful after picking up, though. You do see multiple, you do see multiple Hell Flowers coming out. We already have one on Wretched Hag. Pyromancer's building his. Parasite also working on his. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane,
The Master's Call, but the Blazing Strike comes out to level 2 of it. If it wasn't for that, maybe a turnaround chance, but it was just Tempest. His ultimate wasn't enough, so probably not. Good attempt with the save right there with the Master's Call, but obviously not enough. Magnus is dead. He can buy back. If they want to try to maybe catch them off guard here, Tempest Soul Elemental Void is up in 5 seconds. Master of Arms is hanging off to the side, actually. This is interesting. Kind of wonder, but no, they're not really nearby, so it's probably not going to happen. Yeah, easy tower kill coming out. Master of Arms, though, he's in a sticky spot here. Doesn't have a homecoming stone.
Yeah, Raleigh saving up a bunch of gold still. 1,800 hasn't really taken off from what was a pretty sound start early on.
Yeah. Yeah, what is, yeah, he's got that beat start right there.
It's pretty damn late.
Ooh, up here, Wretched Hag catches Torture, gets the kill. Master of Arms is still here, but the big Tempest ultimate, actually. Magnus is still not up, but while this being out, the fork landing, the goo is down goes Pyromancer. Face not going to be using the Master of Arms, though. He's now going to try to help turn this around. Bat Blast coming out from Wretched Hag. Magnus is now back into this fight, though. Will it be enough? The red pulse cannon being used right there. Dementor's have nice fork lining to finish him off. Wretched Hag can't blink away one more time. Demoralizing Roar. The Compel is going to be ready shortly in 3 seconds, but blink away from Wretched Hag, and she will be fine. So solid fight right there, really, by s2y. Another big Tempest ultimate coming out. We do see Wretched Hag actually still nearby. Gets the kill right there on a Tempest. But dodges the Seismic Slam with the blink away. Magnus coming in here, has a Lava Surge. Can he actually catch Zai? He does have Flash of Darkness. I believe it will be enough in time. Yes, he blinks away, goes for the port, and it will be enough. So Wretched Hag, meanwhile, down here, actually, Parasite's still getting some action, as well as, Zephyr level 14. Time put down the leads on top of that. Gets the easy kill. Magnus stuns in, but just a little too late. In fact, that might cost him his life now if he's not careful. No, he's going to fall back. So, again, action picks up, and it just takes on. And, well, at the end of it, tdM definitely winning it, I guess you could say.
Definitely got the upper hand. Well, Zephyr's sitting on 3,800 gold all of a sudden. Seems like we just looked at him. The Shaman's, the Bulwark, the Helm. Saw 1,000 gold on top of that, now spiking all the way up to nearly 4K. Demonic Breastplate picked up in one go.
Oh, wow.
Well, not one go. I guess the rest of it being picked up in one go.
Wow. Okay, so yeah, here he has a Demonic Shamans and Helm of the Black Legion here, already on Zephyr. 23.5 minutes in, 500 gold per minute will do that for you, though. Master of Arms is dead for 10 seconds. Again, they do not have an Elemental Void. Obviously, tdM is very aware of that. Magnus has an Eruption, though, so maybe can make something with that. The Seismic Slam is up, level 2 of it for Rally. They can maybe catch them out of position. We've seen that several times already, but tdM is going to fall back. Not going to really risk the push right now. And just wants to get further ahead as far as the farm game goes. So they know they could take advantage again of the Elemental Void being down and not have to worry about getting caught out with that just yet.
Sure. Zephyr porting to that top lane to continue his farm. His gold per minute just breaking the 500 gold per minute barrier at this point, and it continues to farm away. Going to be sitting on 1,000 extra gold now, and well, could very well see that Frostburn pickup that we a lot of times see.
Yeah.
On Zephyrs.
Yeah, definitely gives them more of a damage threat, as well as just helping them to bulk up, and maybe the most important thing too, just prevents people from kiting him a lot more better, a lot more efficient even, because the Ice Brand effect, of course. So those Shrunken Heads on the Legion side that we addressed earlier that were being worked on, let's see how they're coming along. Master of Arms is just about there, really 6 gold off now, so he is going to be having that in a matter of a second here. He's probably going to right-click that and finish that off. In fact, there you go. So Shrunken Head for him, good news there. Will be very, very helpful indeed. The Tempest ultimate going to be up in 5 seconds right here. Speaking of Tempest, actually running into a little bit of action. He falls back though before it's too much. To mention Shaman and Parasite were here. Parasite now working on a Hellflower of his own. They're going to have 3 Hellflowers over here, man.
Yep.
Pyromancer and Wretched Hag already with the 2. Uh-oh, Torturer. Torturer is going to be spotted now. There's that face like the leech. Rally is here. Can he compel him maybe? Rally? Oh, wow. Team of the Master Call. There comes the Magnus coming in. Dementor top of the eruption. The Tempest ultimate. There's the big turnaround. Parasite will fall. Wow. And look at that. Torturer stays alive. Rally with a Seismic Slam to finish them off. Oh, it is a thing of beauty, isn't it? Oh, meanwhile, they poured it. Holy crap! The Typhoon, the Bat Blast. The Legion team is falling apart. Magnus goes down. Tempest falls. Master of Arms and Rally on the run. Blinken with the haunt applied onto Rowley right there. He attempted to be denied. Not going to be enough, though. Oh, they went from big plays to just complete disaster in a matter of seconds right there.
Yeah. Funny thing about that, too, during those big plays, the Elemental Void coming out. This Tempest, by the way, Peter Yed's playing this Tempest. Huge ultimates all game. It's just not enough.
Yeah.
That being said, he never even needed to use that Compel. We thought for a while he was leaving his teammate to die. We're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And then the Tempest came in, set things up hugely, but really underestimating the power of the Wretched Tag plus Zephyr combination.
Oh, Tempest buys back, by the way. Again, doesn't have the Elemental Void, so not as dangerous of a presence here. Master of Arms barely staying alive. He falls back, but the melee racks is dead. tdM got what they came for. You do really got to think. Wonder what s2y was thinking, man. I mean, there's been a little bit of that with after the big plays. They all pointed to the top lane. I mean, sure, I guess they figured they had the numbers advantage, but their cooldowns were used, obviously, whereas obviously tdM's were not. Both the Typhoon and the Bat Blast right on top of it. They say anything you can do, we can do better, basically. And it was beautiful for tdM right there. So they got the last laugh, and you look at the golden experience lead now, nearly a 20,000 goalie, 16,000 experience. And again, this has been a damn entertaining game, but it finally is looking like Trademark Esports is getting in a very comfortable spot now. But hey, another big Tempest ultimate. Who knows what can happen, right? So, oh, Pyromancer actually getting caught out here. Seismic Slam in his face. It's going to turn around on the Tempest, actually. And oh my god, Olympus actually going to survive. Off the Master's call was used. Not going to be enough. We do see Parasite nearby. Going to use a face right there. The Lich gets that kill, but a walk across right here. Parasite on the run. So is Wretched Hag as well. Trying to help his teammate. One more auto attack, maybe barely getting away. Magnus jumping in as well. He's kind of in an awkward spot, getting trapped a little bit. Master of Oz finishes off Parasite right there. Magnus says, sayonara, I am out of here. He jets on out of there. And now Master of Oz is also going to try to join his teammate with a poor back to base. 26-19 hero kills, 28 minutes into this game.
If it wasn't bad enough there, they just lost their top racks. Elemental Void is still down. Tempest is reviving in 15 seconds. They just lost another major team fight. They're not really holding up with the pressure here, going to siege the base at this point. Probably going to be able to drop this base tower if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't see them holding this off. Well, I mean, they are going to be up. So the tower, it looks like it is going to be saved, actually. tdM is not gonna risk it again. Even with the Elemental Void being down, the resurrections are happening, and they just don't want to push it any further. Zephyr going the Acolyte staff here, so I would assume that would be a Frostfield plate, but again, especially against there's a good amount of physical damage threat here on the Legion side, and obviously in general he's, well, with the Demonic Breastplate, I guess he's not really deceptively tanky anymore, but hey, why not get even a little bit more armor on top of that? So let's see what he goes for, though.
More damage mitigation. We talked about the surplus, the sort of physical damage coming out here for Legion, at least in terms of their spells, then Filament the Bomb. And the Compel Seismic Slam, so just Sheep's Guard going to reduce a lot of what he's taking in, especially in combination with the Demonic Breastplate.
Conqueror easily falling right there. Parasite going to go ahead and pick up the Token of Life. And all 5 of them immediately start heading towards the middle lane. So Trademark Esports acting like they want to make something happen right away. Maybe this Master of Arms is going to get caught out. Yes, the Energizer coming in. There's the Blinken from Wretched Hag. Hellfire was applied, but he gets tableted backwards. And he will be fine. I believe that was a Rally Compel actually coming out, but now this middle tower is going to start taking some heavy pressure. It is going to fall without really any resistance. And now tdM, where do they go from here? Do they go bottom? Do they stay mid? Looks like they might be thinking about going bottom. No, if anything, just kind of clean up the creep waves. And the jungle around. So for now, they are heading towards the bottom lane, actually. Creep wave is going to be pushed in right here. And now into the base, they're going to be going. They've got a pretty good push coming with this creep wave. So everything is up, though. I mean, this could be it here. Sending a big team fight from s2y, and they've most certainly shown that they can land those ultimates, man. Will it happen yet again right here? Gus going to be missed right there, actually. Deep at the tower will fall. Oh, Eruption being channeled. Not the best Eruption, though. It goes basically on nothing. He finally stuns in. Pyroman's taking some damage, but now Magnus going to be gone right here. Master of Arms running in with that Dragon Knight. Pyromancer gets a kill on a Magnus. Torture fall as well. Rally trying to fall back. Tempest still has that ultimate. Oh, he gets bursted down with a Blazing Strike. And he cannot buy back, I don't believe. That probably did it right there. GG's being called. And Trademark Esports, oh, what am I doing? There we go. GG well played. Trademark Esports takes the first game right there. And again, I
got confirmation. No, it's a best of one.
It is a best of one.
Both the losses count one game against them, and this was to see who gets eliminated. So it's the best of
Interesting.
one in the end. And
Okay.
well, gonna go on to see Trademark Esports in a rematch
There you
versus
go.
Stay Green in the grand finals. Stay Green's gonna be up 1-0
Yeah.
in that matchup, and we'll just have to see when that actually is unfolding. I'm sure it's gonna take place on the main stage.
Oh yeah, that's going to be the main
It's-
stage for certain. But
No question. No
it's
question.
just a matter of when. Obviously, they got a huge event going on here, but I'm sure it's set to take place actually according to the schedule in about just over half an hour from now. So again, whether or not that is actually the case, we'll keep you guys updated as much as possible. But yeah, that sets up officially our grand finals. There you go. S2y, a team from Thailand, the last Thailand team remaining.